Okay, deck situation report. We are going. We've literally turned the corner. I'll show you what I mean. Got our apprentice here. No, she's actually more than an apprentice. She's been given the drill license.
Site foreman.
And expert cleaner. That's an amazing help from the wife. So yeah, we're going. We've turned the corner, like I said, literally turned the corner. It's starting to take shape, and if you remember what it was like, it's a huge improvement. So I've got the balustrades back in now. We've clad that in some concrete sheet and reused this balustrade from around the corner there, and reused this, which used to come off that post across to sort of that corner there, which was not the greatest look. So anyhow, that's where we're at. One of the last times you probably saw, there was a dirty big gap in there when the wall of the house is sort of curved in a bit. You can see the board runs out. So to scribe that line, which is probably one of the best cuts I've ever done in my life, and I've done a lot of cuts, so it might be a big call, but so all we did was I just got another board, the board I was going to use to fill in this gap, and just sat it flush on here, and then I got like an offcut, like a little narrow offcut that was the same width as that, plus 6 millimeters for the gap, and sat it on that board and up against that, and then I just traced that piece along the wall, and that gave me my line of the wall on the board I was going to cut it out of. And then all I did was cut it out, put it in position, and that's the result. So yeah, otherwise we are looking good. Now we just got to pull up some more deck boards and continue to crack on. So as you can tell, the cleanup has begun. We are done here again for the next stint. I think we are past 50%. Actually, I know we're past 50% because when you look at it, there's just that to go. And we've gone through more than half the boards, so that would be considered 50%. But yeah, this looks quite amazing, I think. Pretty happy with how it's all turning out, and yeah, as I might have mentioned, there wasn't too much attractive about the way it was before we got here, but now it's looking quite the part. So all dressed up nicely, ready to go. So apart from the decking boards, to finish those off, there's going to be stairs potentially going down there, a bit of a clean-up job down the side of the house, so that's all in the future. But obviously decking needs to be finished, through here, and then otherwise all we've got to do is reattach these tension wires, which have these special tensioners, which can't be bought in the shop, it seems, because we cannot find it. So trusty Amazon has come through with the goods for this section, so once they come we will put that in and that'll finish that off. That'll get a coat of paint, just cut back that little top handrail there and paint it too. Need to find a cap for that matches that, and the rest of them. And yeah, that's it. So I thought it might be worth giving a quick explanation of what you just saw then in the time lapses, in terms of how we get this deck prepped to lay the boards down. You first saw us obviously demolish and pull up all of the old boards, which we pull it back to a certain point, not too far, so we can actually still step across the gap. And then you saw I had to prep all the old joists. It's got this like hoop iron bracing across it. It's been nailed down. All of the old fixings need to be ground off because they're so rusted. They've just pretty much put fixing nails into it. They all just need to be ground off flush. So then we can do the next step, which is putting down this rubber protector deck. And it's got these sort of wings on the side that allow, when the water gets down, it runs straight off the side like so. So what we've done is we've cut those to length all the way through. So you probably saw us flipping these back and forth across the deck, and we've run them all the way through. So as we keep pulling these boards up, we can just continue to tack them down with staples, and then we can give ourselves enough to not have to have any joins in it as we go all the way through to the end of the deck. But yeah, we're slowly getting through the pile of hardwood decking, and yeah, now we will put down the next section almost across the door now, the rear entry door. I also had to just nail in the noggins. Yeah, again, all the nails were rusted on those, so yeah, they're much stronger now and should be good to go for another 400 years, I'd say. So yeah, but anyway, that's the explanation of how we're doing this. It is a bit time intense and it does take up a bit of time, but you know, it's got to be done, and preparation is the key to get this looking like it's looking. So anyway, let's get on with laying some more boards. So that's pretty much. Keep it down, please. I'm trying to do a video. Just anyway, you get the idea. That's what we're doing. No need to prolong the time lapse any longer. Even though we do work at breakneck speed, as you can see. So we'll keep cracking on, Met, with this one, and see you soon.
Learned from the best.
She didn't really, but yeah. Anyway, we come to a close for the deck for another day. We have one more day to go tomorrow, and we're going to try and finish laying all the boards. I think there's like about 15 to 20 left to lay. Enough babbling though. Here's where we are at. So we've made our way, we've laid 17 boards today. That's where we're at. Made our way past the door, which was kind of good, instead of having a gaping hole to walk in and out. So that's nice. And we just got to move that tomorrow to give ourselves space to do the rest. But yeah, this is it. It's getting there, well and truly getting there. So pretty happy with it, but now we've run out of, these are all full length boards, no joins. You can see the joins along there, which don't look too bad, but these ones, pretty much from there on, all the way to there. And we did our first rejoin just there. So there's going to be a few from there by the time we get to the corner, and then around there might be, I don't know, 6 or 8, and then we'll be back on single boards with a severe angle cut, not a 19-degree angle like these ones, but a little bit more severe for those, and then yeah, that should see us home. So let's just pray for no rain tomorrow, and yeah, hopefully we can crack on and get them all laid. So yeah, anyway, I'll talk to you in the morning.